guest of honor is the CEO and principal consultant at Engineering DevOps Consulting. He is also an acclaimed author of the book Engineering DevOps and a regular blogger on DevOps.com and ContainerJournal.com. Our speaker is coming to your screens to provide his insights on how to assess the requirements of continuous security dashboard and how to use value stream management platforms to realize a solution for it. I'm pleased to bring to your screens the one and only Mr. Marc Hornbeek.
Hi, I am Marc Hornbeek, also known as DevOps the Gray, CEO at Engineering DevOps Consulting and author of the book Engineering DevOps. I want to thank Zalantro and especially my generous colleague Naladri Shahuri to allow me to speak at each of the prior DevOps India summits since the first one in 2018, and again this year in 2022. The title of my talk is Value Stream Management Applications for Continuous Security Dashboards. So let's get into it. Enterprises are increasingly concerned with security. There's a need for clear visibility over security threats, preventative measures to reduce vulnerabilities, and reduce chances for exploits of software deliveries, deployments, and also in production operations. So in the talk, I'll explain what continuous security is, why an enterprise continuous security dashboard is important, some visibility challenges, how to architect a solution, how to assess your dashboard requirements, and how to use value stream management platforms to realize a continuous security dashboard solution. There is no standard industry definition for continuous security. Some definitions equate continuous security to DevSecOps. But DevSecOps practices are concerned with securing delivery pipelines, deliveries, and deployments to production, while software operations teams, including SREs, are more concerned about securing production environments after deployment to production. Meanwhile, security teams tend to be separate silos focused on defensive security side security practices. Unfortunately, bad actors see the boundaries of these silos as big cracks ripe for expletive breaches. Therefore, I define continuous security as the combined set of DevSecOps practices that reduce the chance for delivering vulnerabilities, together with defensive security practices from an SRE point of view that protect software deployed to production, all supported intimately by security experts as coaches. Security continues to be an alarming and growing concern, with security teams short-staffed and experiencing burnout. Recent reports such as IBM's X-Force Threat Intelligence Index, Argonne's Software Supply Chain Report, and so on contain interesting statistics. I see 47% of attacks are due to organizations not prioritizing vulnerability patch management. Meanwhile, value stream originated vulnerabilities and attacks include supply chain attacks such as SolarWinds, Kaseya, Log4j, Spring4Shell, and others, which tripled in 2021. In such cases, a single breach can lead to thousands of victims. Operations side originated vulnerabilities and attacks include phishing and ransomware, which persist as the top attack method. There was a 146% increase reported in new Linux ransomware code and a shift to Docker-focused targeting, making it easier for threat actors to leverage cloud environments for malicious purposes. Solutions require continuously coordinated efforts between developers, security, and operations teams. There is a need for teams to work together to define and execute a new security strategy and initiatives that account for the risks inherent in the software supply chain as well as operations. As the demand for rapid development and secure applications continues to grow, enterprises need smarter solutions. There's no shortage of security dashboards. When asked about security dashboards, most security teams proudly demonstrate their favorite security information and event management SIEM dashboards. Many security product vendors offer a dashboard solution for CIEM applications that spotlight the features of the tools that they sell. The more complete SIEM dashboards provide a more consolidated view of data in an attempt to show a big picture understanding cybersecurity threat landscape by collecting, aggregating, and analyzing security threats and operational data generated from tools displayed to production infrastructures. A continuous security dashboard, on the other hand, provides visibility of end-to-end security controls across the entire value stream, including not only in production security controls, but also DevSecOps security data development security controls. By controlling deployment, development, and production security controls within a single dashboard, a continuous security dashboard can provide more comprehensive end-to-end visibility of security controls and activities. The blueprint here shows how a continuous security dashboard can be architected to provide enterprise-wide visibility over DevSecOps level development environments and also SRE ops production environments more than seems derived from individual security tools. At the highest level, an enterprise continuous security architecture requires a smart UI layer to consume security data from many DevSecOps and SRE sources and to organize data sets into different display formats that suit the needs of different types of stakeholders. For example, executives want strategic level summaries that help them direct security actions across their entire organizations, while DevOps or SRE engineers want more detailed information to assist in their roles. This layer also provides the flexibility to provide compliance data to auditors. The underlying layers consist of data collectors that collect information and logs from applications, infrastructure components, DevSecOps, and SRE tools across the enterprise value streams into the data lake. An API such as OpenTelemetry can be used to access any data in the data lake as needed to meet various needs of different dashboard stakeholders. The architecture provides the foundation for observability data needed for automated analysis and response based on more advanced algorithms using AI and machine learning. Continuous security dashboards offer advantages over more limited scope SIEM dashboards. At the operational level, the continuous security dashboard provides a common source of truth for all development, production, and security stakeholders across the enterprise value streams. This enables more informed and intelligent risk mitigation strategies, which in turn enables a more seamless response, resolvers from across the value stream. It's quicker to identify the source of security problems, understand the effects, provide context, and improve collaboration between development, operations, and security teams. The consolidated security data can be used for automating resolution actions, validating solutions, governance practices, and be a basis for continuous improvements. At the business level, the operations benefits enables the organization to be more responsive to security concerns, thus enhancing customer experiences, service resilience, reduced operations toil, and reduced caused by security events. The lack of end-to-end continuous security dashboards can impact the operation and business severity. When DevSecOps teams and SRE teams do not have a consistent view of security data, then collaboration around security monitoring and security issue resolution is impacted. Each team has a limited view of the dashboard for their own silo. This inhibits their ability to share expertise, tools, processes, and data. Each silo too often gets locked into their local solutions that differ from those that they need to collaborate with. At this business level, it could result in unnecessary long service disruptions impacting customer reputations, increased cost, and reduced innovation. Different stakeholders have specific needs for security information. A well-designed continuous security dashboard and associated enterprise architecture has access to the breadth of data and flexible dashboard analysis and presentation tools to meet the entire range of special requirements. For example, executives need to see their business affecting security information to know where to direct actions at the business level. DevSecOps engineers need CI/CD pipeline security data to monitor security tools, integrate new automated security tools into the pipelines and tool chains. SREs need to monitor service level objectives in production and respond quickly to security incidents and automate toilsome tasks for production security processes. And security engineers need a real-time access to security data to rapidly diagnose security events, engage with other team members across the enterprise. The scenario illustrated in this picture is, unfortunately, typical of too many enterprises that have to react to security events without a continuous security dashboard. Managers really need to know what's going on, and the security SRE ops team may indeed cry for help from development, and DevSecOps teams in turn are frustrated each time because they do not have the required security expertise or diagnostic information. And meanwhile, the security team with their private SIEMs wonder what all the fuss is about because they see security events all the time. Continuous security dashboards are needed to ensure people with different roles and responsibilities across the enterprise are equally informed and not disconnected. According to a recent report by Everbridge, 50% of technical leaders say silos of tools and data prevent collaboration when it matters most. The scenario shown here where the developer has a different issue tracking system than the SRE ops or security teams is a typical example. Some similar examples occur when different teams use different security scanning tools or different security testing tools. They're unable to effectively share information and processes. The inefficient ping-ponging of security information between production side data with resolvers and development and security teams can be avoided when all of the parties are using the same tools and processes for monitoring and resolving security concerns. While DevSecOps has ops in the name, there's often a big boundary between pre-production environments and production environments. In many organizations, the DevSecOps side does not permit SRE ops to access the pre-prod environment, and SRE ops side do not permit developers to access production. While there are many reasons for segregated access control policies, this can impede the different efficient flows of security information during security events just when it is needed the most. A continuous security dashboard, when implemented and managed using DevSecOps practices, can safely enable communication of security information across DevSecOps and SRE controlled environments. Continuous security dashboards and underlying interconnected architectures facilitate getting the most out of your team's special expertise while ensuring all the teams are working together with a common data set. DevSecOps and SRE ops specialists can have ready access to the data that's most relevant to their specific roles, while at the same time be confident they're doing their analysis on a common source of security data that's equally relevant to all the parties from their respective job roles. The API layer in the continuous security dashboard architecture offers some key advantages. This enables the data from the data lake and security collectors to be consumed on demand by the upper part of the Smart UI layer as a service. With a well-defined API service layer boundary in place, it can be used for efficient automated testing of the system itself, thus improving time to quality, coverage improvements. It can also be leveraged by advancing security DevSecOps and SRE ops and security audit information applications positioned above the layer. To note, there is a reference on the slide to OpenTelemetry, which is a recent and growing initiative with potential to standardize APIs for dashboards and metrics, something to pay attention to. The continuous security dashboard architecture can be used to implement synthetic security monitoring and continuous security chaos engineering programs. Programs written at the Smart UI layer can drive automated testing actions and security testing use cases, while the dashboards can be useful to monitor the results of the actions. This is an ideal closed-loop security testing system that would be extremely difficult to accomplish if it were implemented using separate seams to program and coordinate inputs and outputs. Attacks are often difficult to detect because they happen quickly and the indicators can be dispersed across different data sources such as network servers, endpoints, and applications. The continuous security dashboard architecture with real-time access to security data across multiple value streams can quickly collect and analyze data from many security controlled collection points. Real-time security data correlation and analysis applications can cause the framework to sift through an array of security controls in real time that otherwise would be nearly impossible to do. This chart shows a use case in which a continuous security dashboard architecture enables an enterprise to further step up their security automation. The Smart UI layer can be used to build tools that will automate notifications and responses to security events. For example, a tool running at this layer could detect a common container under attack through connections with infrastructure as code, automatically replace the container with another to kill the attack without disrupting the service. The prior charts explained a number of requirements that are addressed by a continuous security dashboard architecture. So how do you know if your organization needs such a solution? The chart shows a simple tool I call the continuous security dashboard requirement tool that you can use to assess your organization's continuous dashboard requirements. For each requirement statement in the chart, you simply enter an importance score and a current capability score. The tool then uses the score to compute a gap, and that will lead you towards identifying your priorities and requirements. This tool and other practical calculators, and assessment tools are available to download from my website, www.engineeringdevops.com. The implementation of a continuous security dashboard architecture can be accelerated by leveraging existing value stream management platforms. The chart shows an example of an existing VSM platform from Plutora. VSM platforms are designed to support visibility, analysis, orchestration, and automation of enterprise value streams. Connecting plugins enable the VSM platform to control and observe a large variety of existing tools in a tool chain and can be extended to others. Common data model at the heart of the system enables a common approach for data analysis. This slide is an example of a continuous security dashboard created for Plutora's value stream management platform. The two books shown here and recordings of the associated webinars that I participated in are indicated on the chart. The continuous security ebooks, webinar recordings, as well as a free PDF copy of my own book, Engineering DevOps, are available from the Plutora site. By now, I hope you're convinced that a continuous security dashboard solution is really important for improving your organization's security posture. Existing VSM solutions can help accelerate and improve your path to continuous security. This slide summarizes the steps to accomplish that. Start by getting leadership alignment. Discover your current state using the CSDR tool or equivalent. Choose a solution using the tool. Pick a an application to use as a model, operationalize the solution, finally expand the solution to other applications. In summary, the need for continuous visibility solutions over DevSecOps, pre-prod, and SRE ops production environments has never been greater. Continuous Security Dashboard provides real-time security visibility for end-to-end DevSecOps and SRE ops environments. Value stream management solutions have the right architecture to match requirements, and the roadmap and CSDR tool provided in this talk can help accelerate your progress. So, bottom line, thank you for listening to my talk. I hope you found it interesting and useful. You can always email me at mhornbeek@engineeringdevops.com, or feel free to book a chat on my Calendly link shown here. In the meantime, I wish you success on your continuous security journey. Thank you.